What's going on, everybody? STUDmuffin here. We're going to get right into part 15 of the Franks campaign playthrough, Barbarian Invasion Darthmod. In this part, as you can see, we have made, or in the previous part, we've made a lot of progress. We finally took, what is it, Carthage? Yeah, it's still named Carthage. We took Carthage, and man, we're really expanding now. We're about to push into Celtica. But yeah, let's get right into it here. I definitely have a large army here that I want to eventually push out with. But I'm building up an army here in Rome. I'll eventually build up another army for Udlinde. I've got two armies, Carnuntum, Campus Marcomanni. I've got to figure out what I want to do with them. I'm training up a garrison before I leave out with those armies. Now, up here in the north, I've got partial armies. This army here is pretty weak, made out of mainly mercenaries just to kind of fend off the north, as well as a Malric here. But I'm training them up armies as well here in this area, training up some Francisca Heerban and some horsemen and all that. I think I need archers for Malric. Other than that, we will have a pretty decent force in the north eventually. These horsemen, I wonder, do I have a... No, I don't have any agents in there. But yes, I've got two pretty decent fleets here. And then I've got two armies in the south. I do have Tarraco besieged. The gates are broken, but I don't want to attack with just the gates broken. I want to get a few saps because 4 entry points from all 4 gates is not going to be enough to really do much because of the towers and the large garrison they have. So I would like to get a few saps in there and also move across with Herulfus to Salamantica. So I think we're ready to end the turn here. Let's just quick save in case there's a crash and end the turn. See what everybody decides to do. Definitely pushing the Western Roman Empire back. Candidate for adoption for Rodolph. Confident commander, good ambusher, firm personal morality, and Christian Adelhui, or however you pronounce that, Adelhui. Let's see, Rodolph. Where is he? Rodolph. Here's Rodolph. He's already got 2 sons. I don't think I'm going to do that just because he has spot for one more legitimate heir or son, and I like the way this guy looks and all that. He's young, but I want to keep my family tree as preserved as possible with the true heir or the true blood of the family tree. We've got a riot at Carlos still. Ah, yes! As I was hoping, I thought that after this last turn of it rioting, that after repairing the shrine, it would be above 65%. 65% and below is the percentage rate that starts riots, and this is the second turn or the third turn that it's rioted. The following turn, this settlement would have actually went back into Roman hands or rebels. So I was able to get that under control right at the last there. So that is under control, thank goodness. So let's go ahead and decide what we're going to build next. Definitely let's do the Christian chapel. Let's get the public order up even further. Now, let's go ahead and wipe out all these Roman fleets around Carthage here. Nice. Okay, now we want to... I don't think this guy has any traits or nothing, no. Let's join up here, bring the ships in, retrain them. Let's get a assassin, I think would be good. We don't have one yet. We've got a spy. We just want to take out enemy assassins so they can't do anything. Not that they could anyway, because this is my faction leader. He has a bonus against assassinations attempts. Yeah, since he gets that bonus, let's just go ahead and build up a better garrison here. Instead of the assassin, we'll eventually do an assassin. Let's move the army out and see where we're at on public order. We've got mercenaries in there currently. I will eventually probably send them over to Rome. Okay, let's go ahead and send our spy out and spy on these enemy armies. Okay, we have small rebel army here. What do they have here? Okay, pretty weak army, to be honest. Pretty weak army, not gonna lie. They have a stronger army here. So what I'm thinking about doing is battling here, and then coming down south to intercept that Roman army. But I can't push in 2 different directions. If I just kind of hold around Carthage and wait for a reinforcement army, that might be what I do. Let's just go ahead and fight this if they'll actually fight us. Mostly trash troops. What kind of bodyguard do they have? Regular rebel bodyguard. Pretty weak. Okay, I've got all my men set up. I'm only going to use my Francisca and my archers in general just to preserve my mercenaries and my general. or my mercenaries and my cav rather. Let's set everybody up like so. And I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, all my men are getting in position now. Are they gonna be in range? Looks like they slightly are, some of them. Okay, now more of them are getting in range. So normal speed. Nice. Those desert guys are getting demolished. They have like no armor. Look at that. Now they're going to turn their rear. Oh my gosh, dude. That's crazy. The rest of these guys have more armor. Dude, they ain't even making it. Holy cow, dude. Let's go ahead and take our general over here. Let's actually prevent him from crossing up into the enemy lines. So what I'm thinking is going to happen here is his general is going to be in range of my archers. And I don't think he might end up targeting my general. But if he gets in range of my missile units, then he's just going to get destroyed before he even makes it. Let's go on double speed. Yeah, he'll probably end up running before I even get my general behind him. He's about to get wrecked here. Nah, he ended up charging me. Okay, let's turn all my men, especially my archers, off of fire at will. I don't want any friendly fire on my general. I wonder how many men I'm going to lose here. My general's at 96 right now. He's at 36, 34, 32, 1, 0. I've not lost a single man yet. Okay, I just lost one. My general is so strong right now. I lost one and wiped out his whole entire general. All right. Let's see if my archers in line or in range right now. They are. This is the only unit left. Oh, is his general charging? No, he's not. Let's run up, get out of range slightly. Now we attack. Now they routed. That was a sorry charge on my part, but oh well, we lost two. That's fine. Let's turn these guys off of fire at will now. And we'll rout them, and then the battle will be over. Nice. Easy, easy, easy. Too easy. I don't think I'm going to have the movement range to move my general and my army left and then back down. I think I'm just going to have to go down and then double back and defend if I get besieged by this small army here. Let's go ahead and quick save just in case we have any crashes. We already have one. Yes, we're in range. They retreated, though. Cowards. Look at all these Roman generals. There's 4 of them, dude. Jeez. Not really that good, though. The main general there, only 2 command stars. Weak. Let's see what the other ones are. Still weak. That's the only thing about Roman generals is most of them are very high chance to get bad traits and ancillaries and stuff being in barbarian invasion due to all the corruption at that time in history. Other than that, their army is pretty weak, though. So I'll take that. Let's get the rest of these archers in here. That'll be 3 of the mercenary bucolarii. That'll be playing for that army. Let's move the Francisca in and the other Francisca and retrain them all. We have room to recruit anything else. I say we just do more cav. Honestly, I might start putting 6 cav in each army because these paladins are just so good. I could do... How much could I do in one army? So if I have 10 Francisca, take out the spearmen, that leaves 2 spots open. I could do 2 more cav. I could do 6 cav, 3 archers. That might actually be perfect. Or I could do 5 archers. I don't know. It's a very hard decision for me. 5 archers or 6 cav. I'm gonna go cav. Should I? I don't know. Can I hire anything from here, from mercenaries in the region? None right now. Actually, there's 2 mercenaries here. I could pick them up and they could join the army. Not bad. That would give me a ballista. But there's not really many wooden forts or buildings around here, so ballista's kind of obsolete. Yeah, we're just gonna do cav for now. Then we'll retrain up the last of the Francisca and get 1 more unit of cav on the next turn. And also, after I build this building here, the Abbey, that will give my paladins 1 extra experience. So then they'll be even more crazy. Start training up more Francisca north. Finally got a assassin here. Talent for assassination. Okay, let's go ahead and try to assassinate this assassin. Nice, we got it. First try. Trade increase as well. That's good. I'll just use him to assassinate enemy assassins. See if we can start ranking them up some more. I don't have a spy yet for this army, so let's move Gundrick in. These 4 horsemen need to join up with Virtuous. I don't have any cav for his army. Once the 4 join, I can keep the spearmen in there for a garrison. Now, I don't have much horsemen for this army either, so I can definitely want to bring some horsemen down for his army. So let's go ahead and send these guys across. Start recruiting some more for Genobot up here. We'll do some more Francisca as well. These 3 archers, what do I want to do with them? Let's send them up to Vicus Frankie. They will join Malaric. Let's bring his army back down though for retraining. Go ahead and get 1 more unit of spears. If I need to, I can double back with Genobod to defend against Sethicus. Or Sethicus. That's hard to pronounce. Sethicus. Already got 1 spy in Campus Quadi. It's the spy from Amalric the First's army. So I probably need to bring him down. Or I might be going... Hold up. What do I even want to do here? I could hit Lombardy, but would the Eastern Empire destroy their remaining settlement? Possibly. That would cause them to turn into a horde faction. We're going to go for Lombardy anyway. Then we can always send Amalric over to Campus Quadi or over to defend Marcomanni. So I think I'm going to push to a Quincum here with Amalric the First. Go ahead and get our spy in. He's not going to make it the first turn. Their faction leader's kind of mid. Okay, perfect. Bring that extra spear in, turn it on low tax rate, and we've got a 4th one building. What are these rebels? Very, very weak. Okay, are we in range? Not in range yet. Ooh, 2 mercenary golden band. Do I want to go ahead and get those guys? Let's see what we got here. Let's go right outside the city. They're going to be on red, turn them on low, hire another spear. They should be back green. Okay, so I can afford to hire 1 Allen horse archer from here. That'd actually be perfect. And then the Bucolarii, I don't know if I want to recruit him just yet. Nice, I got a mercenary captain. So yeah, that would mean I can hire these Sarmatians and the mercenary golden band if I wanted to. I'm going to hire their Sarmatians, and then I'm going to... Man, I should have thought that through better. I want to hire everybody, but I can only hire 1 more. We'll see if he hires the golden band next turn. I don't know if they have the funds to. We'll hire 1 of them now. They barely have any spearmen. I literally could have just sent my cav to attack them. I don't have a lot of cav there right now, though. Let's go ahead and get our spy down then. Perfect. Now we've got everybody in position. Let's go ahead and attack. What do they got here? Oh, decent army. Decent. Kind of mid, kind of decent. They got the Plumetarii. All right, let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Get that coffee. Gotta get that coffee. Okay, cool. We're far enough forward that we can set up on the front. Go ahead and do that. I'm not going to put the mercenaries in shield wall or anything. Let's just line up our archers behind them. Beautiful. Bring our horse archers on the flank. Horses on each flank. General in the center. Start the battle. Okay. I don't know if they'll come to us or not. We're at a disadvantage slightly down the hill. Let's just press upward. We're not moving too far, so I won't really need to turn these guys off of run. We shouldn't cross too much. Actually, let's just go ahead and do it. That way we don't mess up our formation. Looks like they are going to slightly. Get our archers up, get all of our cav up. Whoa, that didn't work out. I'm messing this all up. Okay, here we go. Slightly out of range now. Let these guys through. Archer should trigger them to come forward. Come on, guys. You gotta love pathfinding. There we go. That's all good. What are these guys? Archers? Hit the combatenses. Perfect. Are they going to retreat? Yeah, they are going to retreat. Go figure. Okay, well. Try to get some kills that we can. It's not the best. It is what it is. Maybe could have picked off a few more if I wanted to. There we go. Got some kills there.
The warlord is dead, slain by your brave warriors.
Probably can't get much more. See if we can hit the Plumbatarii. Really want to try to take those guys out if I can. Here we go, going in. Getting a lot of those Plumbatarii kills. Not gonna make it in time. Oh well. Guess what it is? We got a lot of kills with like very little casualties. That's the only thing about Darthmod I'm not super big on, is a lot of the times the enemy will literally just be mid-battle and just run. So I'm not big on that. We can make it this turn though, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna chase them down. We are not waiting any longer. Let's go ahead and send the cav in first to ensure we do have enough movement range. Then send the army to join. And then we will build the siege towers. Yes, now we can hire that other unit of Golden Band. That worked out. Okay, let's actually do Francisca from these three. We've already got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've already got 4, so 3 more will be 7, 3 more will be 10. And then we've got these 2 settlements we can pump out 4 paladins very quickly. We've already got the archers we need. Join up with this fleet. Perfect. Now we have the chance to go ahead and send all of our reinforcements over. Perfect. Now we can retrain these guys. Send these guys up.
Yes, Captain.
There they are. Reinforcements have made it ashore.
Unable to move.
Let's go ahead and send.
Yes.
Should we? Let's see. I can't retrain them here yet. I can retrain them in Colonia Agrippina. Let's just go ahead and do that. We'll send our 2 units of paladins by boat. Ibericum is not under Lake anymore. Hire another unit of spear. Let's go ahead and hire a spy then. We don't have a spy. Now that we've got these 2 units of paladins, we can go ahead and drop them off here and send them over. They'll be able to retrain next turn. We'll actually just send them to join up with a Malric, or not a Malric, Ginabod. Yeah, that would be perfect. Okay, let's send Herolphus over. Further to Salamantica. He's got a spy with him. Perfect. Let's go ahead and attack Tarraco. We are ready for this. Okay, so I've got 3 saps in front, but I'm not going to use the sap closest to the gates. The only 2 units I can use to sap, I think, are my heavy sword here band. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post up. Let's do 4 units. And then 2 here, 2 here. And we will... Let's actually do this. Send them in a single file. Then we'll have the other 4 here in the center. We'll have 2 units of spears over here if we need them. They'll be there. And we'll have 2 units of spears over here as well. Doubt I'm going to use my archers, but I'll have them in case I need them. I don't have any cav other than my general, so let's just rock with what we got. Let's do the saps first. What I'm going to do, actually, after my saps get done breaking these 2 sections... Oh, it's laggy right now, gosh. After my saps get done with these 2 sections of the walls, I'm going to bring the closest heavy sword here band back over and hit this sap anyway, because the Plumbatarii are sitting right on top of the wall there. I'll be able to completely finish them halfway off with just breaking the wall there. So I'll fast forward into that part. These Frankish heavy sword here band are perfect for doing saps and rams and stuff. They have such heavy armor and shield capability that they take almost no damage to missiles, but they run out of stamina extremely fast. So they're not good in like drawn out fights, but they are super good for unique uses like this. I wish they were had more stamina. I could go in the files and change it and make them have more stamina just because I love the way they look and I would love to use them in a drawn out fight, like on the walls or whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna cheat like that. They would be way too OP if I did that. But yeah, check this out. The saps are hitting the walls. These Plumbatarii are about to get crushed. They have 160 right now. Watch this. They're about to go down to like probably 70. Oh, I called that, dude. 71. Holy cow. That's crazy. That's actually sick. I can't believe I called that so accurately. I just like randomly guessed. But yeah, that's why saps are very handy in certain situations. Their strongest unit in the garrison could be right on the walls and sitting ducks on the walls for the saps if you're lucky. All right, they have Limitanye at the opening. What should we do? Should we encircle and hit here first? Maybe. Let's just go ahead and bring our heavy sword here band away out of combat. Let's do a more tight formation. We're going to run up our Franciszka here. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to make sure that all of our Franciszka are on fire at will. I forgot to do that. Okay, let's see if they're in range. Here they go. Trading casualties here. Nice. Those Limitanye are getting wrecked, dude. Oh, yeah. Absolutely wrecked. Okay, let's go ahead and send them in. Now, the Franciszka do have Warcry, which makes them a lot stronger. They have a lot more stamina, so they have more endurance. They're light armored, so they will die quicker. But I think they're worth it, for sure. We are taking casualties here. Let's halt. And then we will Warcry as soon as we get into formation. I want to get the full Warcry animation in before I attack. There we go. That'll get the full bonus. If you do the full animation, you wait, let them do the whole Warcry animation fully. You get the full +10 attack bonus for however many seconds. But if you attack before they're completing the animation, it'll be only half, +5. Halt. So the axes. Halt. You can do halt if the Warcry button isn't appearing. And then that will... Because if your men are already in combat, they won't Warcry. But by doing that, you're able to mitigate and get the bonus regardless. Now, do I want my spears in here? Let's go ahead and do that. I want to get some missile damage in here. These spearmen are crazy with their throwing javelins. Crazy. Like they're not good in drawn out combat. They're good against horses. They're good against, you know, other spearmen, like they're mid, but their javelins, their throwing are insane. They're like the highest out of all, probably higher than the throwing axes, to be honest. From the Franciszka there. Now that these guys are in position, look at that. These guys are just gonna wreck everyone. Look at that. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at that. These guys are getting bodied. And I've got them with the silver chevron upgrade from the temple on the experience. And they really don't have that good of like weapon bonus. They've only got like the regular blacksmith upgrade. No shield bonus, nothing for weapon or armor bonus. Just the regular bronze shield or bronze weapon there. Now, are these guys out of spears? They are. Let's withdraw them then. I don't want any drawn out combat with them. Let's get the Franciszka in for one good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's take over this tower here. Not that we'll really need to all that much. Actually, no. We need to get these guys in combat and flank. Okay, you guys go ahead and throw your spears. Now, the only thing about clicking a unit, like attacking with a unit that has missile, they will charge immediately after. So just hit the halt again after you throw one volley, and then manually click again if you want to get all your volleys in. Because if a lot of the times your units, like if you have a unit that's in combat near your missile units won't automatically fire their missile to protect from having a lot of friendly fire casualties. But you can manually do this just by clicking anywhere or hitting halt and then clicking manually on the unit. You can get that missile in there anyway. There we go. Let's actually get all these casualties here that are retreating. Prevent them from escaping if we can. Okay, now these axemen, I'm going to get them to take over this tower. And then, really, I don't know what I want to do just yet. I might send these guys over. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just attack here, get that flank going, then we'll wipe those guys out. We'll send this unit of axemen up the tower, take it, and then we'll bring them back down. We'll send them up on the walls here to fight the archers. That'll be perfect. We've got all these men in reserve. We'll send them up eventually. I'm going to let these guys rest. All these guys retreating back to the town center won't be no issue at all. Yeah, I'm not going to use these guys anymore, so let's just pull them here. Pull these guys here. These guys are warmed up. That's the good thing about good stamina units that have high attack. They really do good on walls because they can rush between towers and not get too worn out. So let's just march these guys up here for support and get these guys out of the range of that tower. I think we're good. What entry point do I want to go to the town center, though? That's a good question. Probably this entry point here, which means I won't have to capture any of these towers here. I'll just need to capture these to prevent the tower damage as I'm marching toward the town center. So now that these guys are wiped out, they decided to attack me. Down to 2. Those towers are just putting in work on me, though. I've got to hurry up and wipe these guys out. That's the only thing. You can have like an enemy unit of like 5 guys just hold me in front of the tower here, and I'll lose like 20 men. Sieges are so annoying because of that. Gosh, about time. Get up on the towers. I've literally lost like 20 men here. What unit is this? Oh, that's... What? Where is he? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, he's down here? Huh. I totally forgot about this guy down here. Yeah, run him in. Let's just get these guys out of the way. These guys are winded. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and send them over here. We'll flank. Steal war cry. Now attack. Perfect. These guys should go up this wall. I'm going to come up this tower with this unit and flank in the rear, and then I'm going to send this guy over here to go up that tower and all the way down to take the other remaining towers. And then we'll go ahead and head toward the town center. Go ahead and get our men in, since we have the gateway captured. Send 2 for sure. Let's just send them all. I'll get all my Francisca in here and just throw all the axes at whoever's in the town center. We'll bring the spears in too. We'll have one big missile fest. Okay, head up the tower. Okay, beautiful. These guys are down to 129, but these guys are Limitanye, so they're not going to be able to do much. I'll wait till all my men get up there. I want you guys to go on top of the wall here. Beautiful. I want all of you guys to head in this direction. Perfect. Almost up there. Beautiful. 2 more. There we go. So let's go ahead and come this way. Oh, the war cry. And instead of attacking, I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to attack because they will literally walk instead of run. I want them to run here while they still have their war cry animation. To take full advantage of that once I'm over here on the closer toward the bulk of their army. There we go. Let's war cry again. There we go. War cry again. Oh, I missed it. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Let's go. These guys are going to get wiped. They're going to fall quickly. Oh, yeah. That's a good old Francisca sandwich right there. Beautiful. What about the tower? The towers are captured. I need to go ahead and hurry and send my men over here. I accidentally forgot to do that. Go ahead and do that now. We're taking some casualties from the towers slightly. Okay, these guys are officially about wiped. Send our general in over here. Nice. Now they're retreating. I'm just going to leave these guys up on the walls. They're already exhausted anyway. Perfect. Okay. Didn't take too many casualties. Took 1 up there. 2, 5. 5 casualties due to towers. It's completely fine. Alright, I'm going to get all my men in position, let them rest up, and then we will be right back. Let's get our spearmen here. Set them up like so. They'll be able to fire on the committed tenseis that are coming toward me. And I'm going to get these guys down the walls to counter them in the rear. I'm going to give these guys a little more time so they don't actually accidentally engage. Now you can go. There's that one guy there. I think I'm good, though. These guys don't have any missiles, though, but it's fine. Get our general up. Good, 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 good. Just in time to throw. Perfect. Get one more volley in. That wasn't really the full extent of what I wanted to do. Get another volley. There we go. Nice. We got to keep throwing these volleys. Let's actually get these guys over here quickly. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Now throw the missiles. No, wait. Wait. Now throw the missiles. Why are you not throwing the missiles? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Just to get them a little bit on this flank. That way they'll do more damage. Less friendly fire. Nice. Beautiful. Those guys are wiped. All right. Now let's take these guys out of commission. Bring them out. Bring my cav forward. Let's get my remaining 4 Francisca up toward the town center. Can we do this? I think that's going to be a little bit awkward on the pathfinding there. That's probably going to be too awkward for them to understand because it's so close to that building, but we'll see if we can get them on this position here. If so, that would be sick. But they're probably going to accidentally run into the actual town center and trigger everything. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's get them out of there. Just to stop interrupting the formation there. War cry. Go. Run them over. Run them over. There we go. There's some good axe throws. There's some good axe throws. Halt. Get the war cry in there. They're already war crying. War cry. Charge. Nice. Everybody is war crying, I think. Yep. Alright. Oh, these guys. Get that war cry in there. And attack. Bring our warlord up. Wasn't able to get the missiles in like I wanted to. I didn't think I was going to. That was just too awkward. They had guys coming toward me everywhere. Just get our general in as close as we can to get that morale boost. I don't know how good they're going to do here. Just in case, I'm going to bring this unit up to support. I could get a good cav charge in the rear. Let's get this general over, see if I can get a good rear cav charge there. Go single file, or almost very, very thin formation there. That way I'm not going to run into enemies and trigger anything. Okay, if I can get a good charge in from here, then I could push out potentially at least one unit and get a route, maybe. There we go. That might be good. Wavering. Push them out of the town center. Losing a few men there. Hopefully this doesn't end badly. Yeah, I'm gonna get my general out of there. He's taking too many casualties there.
The enemy warlord flees from our warriors. Attack and drive them back in the same way.
Okay. Reposition. Run these guys up to support. Okay, now charge. Oh, those are Auxilia Palatina. I didn't realize that. Auxilia Palatina? Jeez, no wonder my cav were dying so quickly. Holy cow. There we go. Get these guys up. Now I don't know what I want to do with these guys. I don't know if I want to go ahead and send them in. Let's go in a small formation here, like so. There we go. There's the enemy general killed. Let's go thin line, and we're going to run this way. Run this way. Run this way. Nice. We're starting to really gain some ground here. So I've got an idea here. Go ahead and charge these guys. Finish them off. We need to charge these guys, guys. Don't be going over there. Okay. Alright. Get these axemen over here. Bring these guys over. Gosh, man. Okay, guys, so my game crashed, like, right at the very end of the battle, so I had to redo the battle, pretty much. That sucked. Okay, my cav was froze for a minute. See if we can get some good rear axe throws here. Yeah, I had to redo the whole battle. If it crashes again, I'm probably gonna flip out for real. Such a long battle to have to redo. Get a few more axe throws in there. Beautiful. Let's get a better sandwich there than what we currently have. Perfect. Finish those guys off. Now we go on War Cry. And charge. We got one more enemy unit somewhere. Where is he? There he is, right there. One single guy. All right, well, let's hope that the redo on the battle here, I had better results than the previous. We'll see. Charge in. There we go. Down to 10. This final unit here has 3, so we got a unit of 1 and a unit of 3. I think that's the battle.
Enemy army runs. Now hunt them down.
Here we go. That is the battle. Clear victory. Not bad, not bad. That took so long to redo, honestly. I'm definitely quick saving after that. I think it's something to do with me getting the new dual monitors set up. Something to do with running dual monitors on this game kind of glitches it out, I think. Repair the walls. We'll retrain up all of our Francisca. I don't think I'm going to bring the rest of the spears with me. I think I'm going to wait for the cav to join up. And then we'll settle up Sally out. Retrain just for the garrison. We'll retrain up one more turn. Go ahead and send our spy down. See if we can get this assassination here. Assassination target. I missed. Couldn't kill him. Let's go up toward this direction. This guy has 5 subterfuge. What does this guy have? 4. Okay. Well, we've got our army sent across. I am so glad that's over with. Let's train some more hearth around the area. Okay. Let's see if we can get this assassination on Spurious. Probably not. Nope. Didn't work out. Okay, guys. Well, we took Ascaric here up north toward Campus Lombardi. We are going to be besieging it next turn, hopefully. We've got Campus Quadi besieged with Almaric the First. Almaric the Second is heading toward Vicus Franchi to finish training up his army, and then we'll finish up Inabad's army up north, send them eastward. Then we got the reinforcements dropped off for Cheriamaris' army. We'll be heading north next turn. And then, of course, we are sending Cav here and here to join up with these 2 armies towards Spain with Virtuous and Arulfus. And they are heading southward and conquering the last little bit of Spain there. And then, of course, we've got our faction leader here, Meroveus, the Butcher, heading toward Titus Flavius and the rest of the family members there. And we'll be taking out these Roman armies in Africa. We've got an army training up here in Rome with Catuldo to head to Syracuse. And we've got another army here, Linde, and we'll be sending him after his army's done to Salona. So that is our armies right now and what is going on currently. But if you've made it into the video this far, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you want to support the channel, drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell. That way you know my videos when they are uploaded and you don't miss out. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting the channel. And until next video, I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys. God bless.